Casey Al-Shaqsy's character Serena Sugden has only been in Emmerdale for a short time, yet she remains one of the soap's biggest mysteries. Her arrival has raised plenty of questions, with very few clear answers so far. Serena first appeared when Charity Dingle was struggling to cope with the emotional trauma of her brutal rape by Dr. Todd. During Charity's darkest moments, Serena offered compassion and support, giving her a safe space to speak openly about the assault and the blackmail she had endured. Charity also trusted Serena with the truth about baby Layla's real parentage. Believing they would never cross paths again, Charity had no idea that Serena was actually related to Sarah and Robert Sugden. That unexpected family connection would soon bring Serena permanently into village life. After moving to the village, Serena quickly found herself at odds with Robert's fiancé, Aaron Dingle. Aaron's distrust stemmed from his previous experiences with long-lost members of the Sugden family, particularly the unpredictable John Sugden. Despite his cold attitude, Serena continued making every effort to build a friendship with him. Casey explained that Serena constantly tries to win Aaron over, but every attempt seems to be rejected. According to her, Serena refuses to give up and keeps coming back no matter how often she is pushed away. Things became even more complicated when Robert and Aaron discovered that Serena had been in contact with John far more recently than she had admitted. Although the revelation nearly cost her their trust, Serena managed to hold on to her place in their lives. The actress said Serena genuinely cares about Robert and hopes Aaron will eventually accept her. She described Serena as someone who simply refuses to disappear, no matter how inconvenient others may find her. Serena's relationship with Robert is especially important to her, and Casey is delighted that viewers have embraced their family bond. She revealed that many fans have commented online that the pair feel like relatives who have always shared a close connection. According to Casey, the affection between Serena and Robert comes naturally because, despite years apart, they are still family. She believes many people can relate to reconnecting with a relative after a long absence while instantly feeling that familiar bond again. She also suggested that although their relationship could continue to grow, Robert's love for Serena remains genuine. Unless Serena were to do something truly unforgivable, she believes that family connection would remain difficult to break. Casey added that this realistic portrayal of family is why audiences feel as though Serena never really left, even after many years apart. Another mystery surrounding Serena is her determination to gain access to Home Farm. Even after discovering that a previously stolen USB stick was useless, she refused to abandon her mission and broke into the grand estate once again. During the break-in, Serena unexpectedly encountered Steve, an associate of Kev Townsend, creating another dangerous situation. Casey believes Serena is fearless and not intimidated by anyone, including Kim Tate, who rules Home Farm. She pointed out that Serena's background in the police force has given her confidence, mentioning that the character often recalls stories about past confrontations. The actress also noted that she practices kickboxing herself, making it easy for her to relate to Serena's fearless personality. When discussing Serena's encounter with Steve, Casey explained that Serena immediately tried to pretend she belonged in the house, despite still wearing gloves that clearly made her story suspicious. She even caught herself instinctively hiding her hands behind her back to avoid drawing attention to them. Because Serena had already noticed signs of a forced entry, she expected there might be another intruder inside the property. Even so, she stayed alert rather than panicking. The situation became more complicated after Steve attacked Ross. Casey said Serena briefly wrestled with the decision of whether to help Ross or escape before anyone identified her. Ultimately, Serena chose to protect herself. Casey explained that the character desperately wants to avoid attracting attention or having her past questioned again, so she decided fleeing was the safest option. Her priority became distancing herself from Steve completely, hoping nobody would ever connect her to him or believe they had crossed paths before. Emmerdale is launching a new issue-focused storyline after dramatic scenes saw Gabby Thomas suddenly collapse. leaving those around her deeply concerned. The incident marks the beginning of a plot exploring the eating disorder orthorexia. Gabby, who has been a familiar face in the village since 2016, has recently become increasingly fixated on eating only what she believes are healthy foods. At the same time, she has developed a strong distrust of medication, convinced that many medicines contain harmful chemicals. During Sunday's episode, Gabby was watching social media videos promoting questionable health advice when Dawn discovered her unconscious on the floor. The shocking moment prompted an urgent medical assessment. A trip to the doctor ruled out pregnancy, but Gabby admitted to Manpreet that she had been eating very little. Her confession raised fresh concerns about her well-being and hinted that something more serious was developing. Gabby later revealed to Dawn that she had stopped taking the contraceptive pill because she believed medicines were filled with dangerous chemicals. Alarmed by what she heard, Dawn shared her concerns with Billy, hoping someone else could help. When Gabby learned about the conversation, she exploded with anger. She accused Dawn of interfering in her private life and claimed she simply couldn't accept no longer being the most important person in Billy's world. Despite the harsh accusations, Dawn insisted she was only acting out of genuine concern for Gabby's health. However, Gabby refused to believe her intentions were innocent. Determined to strike back, Gabby visited Joe and attempted to convince him that Dawn still had romantic feelings for Billy. She suggested Dawn had been secretly meeting Billy behind her back and implied she was trying to create problems in Gabby's relationship. The dramatic events form part of a new storyline focusing on orthorexia, an eating disorder where a person becomes consumed by the perceived purity and quality of food instead of the amount they eat. The storyline immediately sparked debate among viewers, with many taking to social media to share their opinions. Some praised the soap for highlighting an important mental health condition, but questioned whether the execution was effective. One viewer argued that while raising awareness of orthorexia is valuable, the writers had made Gabby so unlikable that audiences were more likely to sympathize with Dawn instead. The fan compared it to previous issue-led storylines, where the central character struggled to gain viewers' empathy. Others admitted they had never previously heard of orthorexia and appreciated learning about the condition through the program. Some fans, however, were more interested in the growing conflict between Gabby and Dawn, saying they were enjoying the renewed rivalry between the two characters. Another viewer criticized the show's approach to issue-based stories, arguing that making the main character so difficult to support weakens the emotional impact. They also predicted Gabby's unhealthy beliefs could eventually leave either her or Thomas facing serious medical consequences because of nutritional deficiencies or refusing necessary treatment. Ned Porteous has become one of Emmerdale's most recognizable stars thanks to his portrayal of the ruthless Joe Tate, but his life away from the cameras has also attracted plenty of attention. The actor joined the ITV soap in 2017, taking over the role of Joe Tate, and quickly established himself as one of the village's most controversial characters. His arrival immediately brought conflict, and he has since been involved in some of the show's biggest storylines. Over the years, Joe has found himself at the center of countless dramatic plots, including bitter rivalries, shocking betrayals, and the unforgettable organ-stealing storyline that left viewers stunned. Emmerdale is broadcast on weekday evenings at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX.